Chug for 5.
No.
Alex, I swear to God.
You get 5. And you get 5.
Come on, finish it.
He has to be cheating.
You're drunk. Welcome back to Chug for 5. My name's Alex, and this is my co-host, Brenna. I'm also a co-host, by the way. And we are talking about the 90s today. We're going to open it up with a Chug for 5. So, as I mentioned, it's 90s. Really hype. I won't lie. You know how everybody has, well, not everybody, parents, they have their favorite kid. You're not supposed to, but you do.
Sure, I'm the favorite. I've got 4 sisters. I'm the favorite.
There's the password child, you know?
Yeah.
This is my episode. I'm
Let's
really
hear
hyped.
it.
This is my child, and only because I love the 90s so much. Hopefully it doesn't flop. But with that being said.
With that being said, though, you got your 5-second chug to still do, and our special guest this
Also,
week is
yes,
also
thank you.
is also
Thank
Tori,
you.
my work wife
Her
and
wife.
your actual wife. It's cool. I'll still give you that countdown. That's embarrassing on the count. It's fine.
Offended over here.
It's fine. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
From what I understand, you guys want to show off your shirts. Did I
No.
jump the gun? I'm
Yeah,
just kidding.
No, not anytime soon. But it's fine.
Ron, can you cut that out, please? And
So-
start again.
So actually, we're going to start off with the question. It's actually very controversial. It is the hot topic of my life. Who was the most popular boy band of the 90s?
Buzz.
Okay.
You say it's controversial, so
Yeah.
I want to say NSYNC, but because it's controversial, I'm going to say Backstreet Boys.
Buzz and Sync.
Okay. Production. What are your thoughts?
I mean,
it's got to be one of those two.
Yeah, it is between NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I should
I'm
say.
gonna
98
go
degrees didn't make the
in
cut?
sync
No.
because of my sister Carly.
Okay.
Backstreet.
Okay.
NSYNC.
is this rated off of like
This is
how
rated
much
off of-
revenue they
Yep.
got? Okay.
Net worth.
Okay.
Is it still
As of 2021 or 2022, I don't remember.
Sure.
Based on Yahoo Finance. Cora, anything? No? Okay. Actually, it's NSYNC, obviously.
Okay, you said controversial. I feel like that
No,
was
it's
such...
because
All
okay,
you
that's because,
Backstreet people drink.
yeah, that's
We
true.
were all in sync, weren't we? We were
It's
all
just
in
Anthony and I. We're in good
And
company.
yourself.
Yeah.
You said Backstreet. Yeah. That's why you get a chug for 5.
Actually, wait, before nobody chug. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
You get to double down.
Oh, that's right. We'll double down.
What was NSYNC's net worth as of? Let me double check. I think it's either 2020 or 2021. Net worth.
It's more than Backstreet. That's embarrassing for Backstreet Boys because they are still performing. So, yikes on anyone who is a Backstreet fan. Sorry, you guys.
True.
They were
This
fine.
is as of 2020,
They were fine.
June of 2020.
Buzz,
Yes.
20 million.
Okay.
Buzz, 1 billion.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like you're going to be drinking on that.
NSYNC's net worth as of 2020. Anyone?
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Oh, NSYNC. I think I messed up. Sorry.
8 million.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like 25 million.
Okay.
Can I go with 30 million?
Okay. 315 million.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they stomped.
I was
Good
the
for them.
closest, I think.
No. You went
All right.
over. You
So anybody that
busted.
doubled, please do your drinks now. And in the meantime, while we're drinking, I'm just gonna tell you Backstreet Boys net worth, unless anybody wants to guess.
Let me just
No,
tell us.
go ahead.
210 million. So we as in me, as in NSYNC.
For you, all of you listening, she just
Oh,
opened up
yeah.
her shirt
And it's
to have a T-shirt underneath it that says NSYNC. Just for everyone.
NSYNC. Okay. So that's like 100 million more, 105 million more.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For anybody
I mean,
that
honestly,
maths.
I'm not that surprised. I'm not that surprised. I think that I don't know that many people who are Backstreet fans. They're fine.
Tori,
Oh.
I am not.
do you relationships where?
I relationships where I didn't really have a preference.
Sure.
You've
sure.
always told me you like Backstreet Boys more.
That's because it's the first one I thought of, I think, but not that I really
rude.
loved them more than NSYNC. I think
know-
now after being with you, I have to say NSYNC.
I
Yeah.
mean, the whole that they like created for all of us, like boy bands were so like 90s were boy bands like for 100%, and girl groups like Destiny's Child, like amazing. But it's like I feel like the hold that they had and still have on us is what created like the craze with like One Direction, the Jonas Brothers. Like,
You know what's
so
actually
many
wild?
fans.
You're hitting on all of them. Do you want to keep going?
Those are the only
Just-
boy bands I can
just to
think of
see.
right now.
Because you've hit on my Yahoo Finance page. You've gotten a lot of them.
Thank you, Yahoo Finance. That's
Think
great.
of like early 1990s.
I mean, 98
1900s.
degrees. The 1900s. I mean, 98 degrees, but I was never really a big fan of them. Boys to Men.
I loved Brian.
I couldn't even tell you any of it besides
from
Nick
98
Lachey.
degrees. Okay.
And the only reason I know him is because he was married to Jessica Simpson.
Yes.
Okay, Boys to
Tuna's
Men.
the fish of
Yeah.
chicken's the
I don't know the quote.
What are you trying to
I know
say?
what you're
the
talking
fish
about.
of the sea. The
Jack's
Yeah,
got it. Hold on.
Jack's gonna look it up for
production
us.
help.
Is
Okay.
it tuna or is it fish?
Yeah. Oh,
Ah.
yeah. I don't know. I truly can't think of any more boy bands from the 90s.
Do you know what the number one boy band of the 90s is? And that's 90s all the way up until. And it's a technicality. It
Oh,
should
wait,
be
is
the
it-
man band.
The Man Band? I was going to say Bone
It's
Thugs
not
and
real.
Harmony,
It's
which
not
is
real,
also fan. I don't know. Is it Bone Thugs and Harmony?
the richest boy band ever.
What is
But I
it?
don't even think you can consider it a boy band.
Okay.
We already touched on him on the conspiracies.
You think what? I don't know. Can you just tell me?
A boy band?
Yeah.
From the conspiracy
Containing Paul?
episode?
Oh,
Beatles.
In the 90s?
That's what they're
Oh,
saying.
No, it was just kind of all over. Okay, I was just trying to think of people from the 90s. That makes sense that the Beatles are it. That's
Not
not that
wild.
surprising.
Why are they a boy band?
I think that
They're
arguably
boys
they're like
and they're a
probably one of
band.
the first big ones.
Yeah, touche.
Like I'm just gonna, if we're gonna be honest, like, they're probably at not in sync or One
Do you know
Direction.
what the top rated boy band of all time, aka the Beatles, actually has averaged in revenue or net worth, I guess, as of 2020 on Yahoo Finance?
Anthony seemed like he had a guess.
I would guess $5 billion.
Okay.
I'll go 3 bill. Sorry, Buzz.
Buzz. I'm going to go 23 billion.
Billion. Okay. Well,
Oh, I guess it's in the million.
no, it is billion, and I might have said too much. But Jack, do you have a guess?
We'll go with like 6 billion.
Okay. It's 2.15 billion.
Ooh, I was the
really?
closest. Take a drink.
Yeah, you said 30. I was like, oh.
I thought.
I mean,
okay,
touche.
that's fine.
Really. All right, so let's get really deep in the thick of it. 90s trends are coming back, which is terrifying for most people.
They've got some good stuff. I'll say it.
So, what would you say are your favorites and least favorites? Just
Okay, before getting ready for this episode, I was the biggest hater of the like brown,
ooh,
like
the lip liner.
the lip liner with like nothing really on your lips. I just didn't think it was gonna look good on me. Like other people, like they can rock it. They look amazing, like beautiful, everything in the world. You guys are great. But I was like, I literally was like talking shit with Libby about it, like not too long ago when she was like, "Oh, I want to try this," and I was like, "Libby, do not do that." It is like literally, it's weird.
the
weird-
90s.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're so similar. Like we can't pull it off.
It's
After
giving-
doing it today, though, I mean, I'm a fan.
I feel like it's giving like what? Not Christina. Who was it? Mariah?
Probably Mariah. Mariah was like
A queen.
the still is. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
that's true. True.
Like she was amazing. Fantasy. Ugh,
I
so
feel
good.
like somebody was like really well known for it.
It might have been Xtina.
Was it Brittany?
Brittany.
Was it Brittany Betch?
No, but I will shout out Tori's outfit because I picked it out. I told her
looks
that she
great.
had to wear it because Queen of Pop, come on.
She's great.
I mean,
We're stans. We've said it once. We'll say it a million times.
thank you. There was a big debate about.
She's on a conspiracy theory episode, wasn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
Well, there's a huge debate about Britney and Christina. Have you heard all of the drama about that?
No.
Kind of conspiracy-esque, but also not like new news. It's like older.
They were just like pitted against each other.
They were, and they also came from Mickey Mouse Club, right?
Yeah, along with like Ryan Gosling and
Justin Timberlake.
Justin, and then like Topher Grace, I believe.
Don't know who that is.
Spider-Man.
Oh, the OG guy
Yeah,
with
and they're all like really good friends.
that girl.
Some millennials know him as Eric Foreman.
Yes. Thank you.
Who was his Mary Jane?
Kristen Dunst.
Yes.
Donna Pinciotti.
Ooh. No.
That 70s show?
Oh, we're talking about
Donna. Love Donna.
Yeah, we're talking about Spider-Man.
I thought you meant metaphorically who was his Mary Jane.
we get
Makes
yeah,
sense.
touche.
Adds up.
No. Well, speaking of that 70s show, quick sideline. Tori's favorite actor of all time. Do you know who it is? You should know. If you don't know.
Ooh, Jack.
Jack in the back. Let's hear it.
He's got it.
It's Ashton Kutcher.
Oh,
Hey,
it
hey,
absolutely
You
is.
do love him.
I don't like men, but I like him.
Literally, though, the best. Her favorite, all of the movies. I did love The Butterfly.
Yeah, the Butterfly Effect. He's been in a lot of stuff. What Happens in Vegas is low-key actually a really great movie.
Jack, I'm sorry to cut you
That's
off.
fine. No, that's cool.
Jack just in the background gave a heart shape for Ashton Kutcher's movie. That is my absolute favorite movie. A Lot Like Love. Just saying.
Peep it.
Our
Also-
wedding. Yeah. Go ahead.
No.
Our first dance was to a song from A Lot Like Love. So
That's precious.
I'm going to sing it a cappella now.
nope. Let's not do that.
Also, wow, I forgot he's Open Season. That's also a great cartoon movie. I'll say it.
He's the best.
He's great. And I like his wife, Mila Kunis.
I can't see that far.
From that 70s show.
What is his
Right.
name? Or what is his name? What is that movie that I love? No Strings Attached or Friends with Benefits?
No strings attached.
Also, they are the
Okay.
same movie.
They are.
Oh, 100% they're the same
Or did I
movie.
reverse them? Is it Friends with Benefits?
One of them is Justin Timberlake.
No Strings Attached
With
is
Mila.
No Strings Attached is Ashton. Mila Kunis is in Friends with Benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Ashton and Natalie Portman
What are the odds?
and Mila and Justin.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry, we got sidetracked. What were we even on?
Lipstick.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm a big fan of that
wow.
trend. A lot of other ones that are coming back is, like, the sheer. Like, sheer everything is coming back. And I feel like mesh, yeah, or just like a sheer dress. Like, you wear, like, a sheer
Yes.
dress with, like,
With a slip.
A slip underneath it. Or I've seen other people doing,
Tori's
like,
got 3
doing, like,
I got 3
corettes.
what?
slips with the mesh.
I'll be honest with you. Half this time, I'm probably not going to know anything that you guys are talking about.
It's
I
fine.
don't even know
It's
what.
okay.
She doesn't know what a slip is.
It's-
What do you think a slip is?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
No,
I don't know
this is fun. Wait,
because
wait,
you guys
come on.
are referring to something like I feel like towards the torso, and my instant thought was like a slit in the dress where part
Yeah,
of your leg
elaborate.
showing.
Yeah.
That's the I don't know how.
Oh wait, well, a
else
slip
more
is
to-
just like a dress, or you can. Some people also is like a skirt.
It's like
but it's like
satin.
something, yeah, or it can
Like
be
silk.
like this is a slip.
okay, not what I was
You-
thinking
it's-
though.
you
I
wear
was
it
thinking of a
under a
slit
dress.
in
Yeah.
a dress.
Yeah.
A slit.
Sometimes there's
Yeah.
a slit. Sometimes there's
Cute.
not. But a fan of that. I just recently
Flare
got to hair.
leggings.
Okay, no, they are yoga pants. I'm sorry.
you.
Don't act like you're a Gen Zer.
Okay, honestly though.
The household.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's part of the trends that are coming back.
Oh, yeah.
You did it the other day though, and it looked
I
good.
did.
It looked good.
Thank you. I've been embracing the stuff that's coming back from the 90s.
Quick side question.
Sure.
Libby, your youngest sister, what year was she born? Is she a Gen Z?
No, she's not. Gen Z is a 2000. She's a 97 baby.
No,
She's a,
no,
because
because she's on the cusp.
I am on
We
the
fight
end of
about it regularly.
Technically, Gen Z starts in 1997.
Yeah, she's
We
The thing
fight
that we
about
just did in my
we fight about it
class said it
regularly.
was 2000. So
Fake
that's,
news.
No,
I mean, it was a student who put that information up there. So it's like,
96.
They
fellow
didn't,
Gen
they didn't
Zer.
even question or like consult Cafe Mom.
no, they did. Cafe Mom is the real. It's the real. Cafe Mom, if you ever find this and you want to be on an episode, reach out.
96 is the cutoff for
Yeah,
millennial.
we just confirmed
Right?
it, 97.
I do need a quick timeout. I have to shout out our biggest fan, Caitlin.
Caitlin, I do love you, and we really appreciate it. But the biggest fan is Deb.
You're right.
Brenna's mom.
You're probably right.
The
But
biggest fan is Jesse.
Actually, true fact, the biggest fan is Jesse. He has notes. He wants to be a fan. Like, not a fan. He wants to be on an episode. He tells us what we can do better. Jesse, you know what,
I love
Jesse?
that. Okay,
you are
that's-
the real.
that's fair.
Jesse, if you're
Jesse,
listening,
Chug,
we love
Chug
you.
for 5.
What do you think Jesse was
Also,
in the 90s?
Jesse, Chug for 5.
How old
His
was Jesse
self.
in the 90s? Do you know?
Wasn't he? Oh,
He's
he's an 80s.
He's an 80s baby. And
No,
like
I know. I said, what was he
early-
wearing in the 90s?
I think he's closer to
Diapers.
40.
Overalls.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Jesse, can you send Ron a photo of you first to put up of you in the 90s?
He won't do it, but do it.
He'll probably do it.
No, Ron won't put it in the video.
Oh, yeah. Jesse would.
Wah, wah, wah.
You know what? I'll text him right meow and be like, send me a picture of you in the 90s.
Do it.
And let's see if he does it.
The reason why I bring this up is because we were in my hometown, in the Dunkin' drive-thru, and someone started knocking on the window. She's knocking on the window, and I turned, and she was standing there. And I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm going to Costco with my mom. And then I was like,
We love
oh,
a Costco.
something. We needed a Costco. I was like, something. And she started talking about the podcast. Mm-hmm. And she said, you better shout me out. And I said, I got you.
A real fan. We will shout you out.
Yeah.
If any other fans want to be shouted out, let us know.
Like and subscribe.
Like,
But did you text Jesse?
I did. I just texted him. He's at, I believe, a conference. So I don't schmooze on
Rude.
everyone, I'm sure.
Rude.
So I don't know if he'll respond, but if he does,
If he
I'll let
does,
you guys
then
know.
he'll send the pic.
he'll probably just be like, you gotta reach out to MB. Just
He'll
his
probably
mom.
be like, you guys are weird. I'm not
Honestly,
sending a picture.
I didn't send any reference behind it. Just, can you send me a picture of you from the 90s? Let's see what he says.
You don't need it.
He doesn't need it.
That's enough. Sorry. Excuse me. The other topic. Butterfly clips.
They wouldn't fit in my hair.
Hair clips number 1, just in general. I couldn't get behind it because my hair's so thin, but I'm on board now.
I feel like you do them all the time.
I'm all about it. I heard it's better for your hair, but I saw a TikTok. Sorry. I saw a TikTok where people that put their hair up the same way each time, I'll give a demo really quick here. I've heard that if you put your hair up and if I'm like twisting this way at the same time, the whole time, always, and then I put it up, that it's like thinning on one side, which I
Yeah.
used to do that.
Yeah.
So like,
It's the same thing, like if you have like really tight hair up all the time, like this, like
but is
you
one
can
side longer
pull it
than the
back.
other?
No,
Because I'll cut it. Don't think I won't.
do it live.
Don't think I won't.
Live haircut.
Live haircut.
But I was shocked.
I've heard that before. That's not that too surprising to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else from the 90s like I'm a fan about. Honestly, butterfly clips could do without.
What about the
Wait,
banana
I got a
clips?
question. When you say butterfly clips,
I'm looking at like the
are
actual
you
butterflies.
talking? Oh, okay, not what I was thinking. I was just
What are
thinking
you thinking?
I was thinking of just like regular clips where like they went up like this, like on both sides, like pinned back.
Like, are you
this.
thinking like makeup ones, like the crocodile ones?
Oh.
No, I just remember.
I think they're just called alligator clips.
I just remembered from like kindergarten through like maybe 3rd grade. My mom.
Do you have photos of this?
My mom, yeah, probably.
I do.
Actually, I do. My mom really wanted a girly girl, and I was the exact opposite. So, like when I
No.
was younger, she really tried to get all that
Get
she
in and
could
out.
from it. So
Right,
she did my
right.
hair, she dressed me, but a big thing is that she would curl my hair, and again in my head, I'm
Also, fun
thinking,
fact: Tori doesn't know how to curl her own hair.
I don't.
Yeah, I did her
You
hair
see
this
it, Gr-
morning at
Yeah,
7 a.m.
yeah, it was great. Love you.
I give myself a 10.
But in
That
my
was
head,
great.
when I think of butterfly clips, I don't know why, but I think of
Like, are they the
both sides of my
berets?
hair.
I feel like you're talking about the
Yes,
berets.
Yes,
Barrette.
that's it.
Berets, not berets. Berets are the
Berets.
Very French
the
of you.
French. I would have died
Berets.
if you were in like a little red beret.
No, berets.
Is that not just the cutest? Like it's just a little Tory with a little like
That's so funny.
and like a baguette.
Couldn't be me.
That's cute. I
could
would eat
be.
one.
It could be you.
I'd eat one right now.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Is there anything that you're excited about from the '90s story? Like, what was your? I mean, you were like what, like 2 probably,
We were
4.
right? But
Oh, you.
no, she was.
Oh, you were born.
I was born in 1996.
So do you want to hear how bad I am at math? Because I just thought about this. You said the 90s, and I was like, oh, I was born in 93. I was definitely 3.
Yeah, she's not good at math.
Yeah, it's. I was just gonna let it go. It's fine.
No. Game Boy was a big thing in my background.
Yeah.
You know what? We have like a Switch, and they like now have like the Game Boys that you can download on them. And I don't think I ever had a Game Boy. And so I was playing the games on this, and I was like talking around. I was like, this looks like trash.
Do you guys remember being connected to the internet and then trying to make a phone call?
What is
that
it?
dial-up sound was like
That was horrible.
that, and then the AOL like came out, like the big messaging. I mean, I
AIM?
was like
Whoa.
4. That's 2000s. That's another
Oh,
episode.
I was gonna say another
But I'm
hot
saying like that's where
topic.
it started. Would be like there. Well, that's a whole nother situation. Also, hold on really fast. Jesse did just respond.
Was it a
He goes, I don't have any pics of me in the 90s. Literally no question about it. Just I don't have any pictures of me from the 90s. That was before phones.
I'm gonna keep going on this. Can you grab me a drink from my box, please?
Yeah. Hold on.
It's just
I don't
give
know.
her a push. Just give her a
there.
push. Yeah, there's just down there. So my next topic is cargo pants. Tori, I feel like this is more your aisle.
Your aisle?
It's lame.
Can you give me a different flavor?
Oh, sure.
More my aisle. I have
not that
I have no opinion on Cargo?
Here, just do this one that I didn't drink.
No, I want.
Brenna,
It's
there's
I mean, I've gotten every flavor out.
No,
just pick
there's
up the
like a
thing.
watermelon
This is
one in there.
chaotic.
open
This is
up
chaotic.
open up the
No,
wait,
no,
on the other side.
You
No,
literally just said the watermelon.
no, it's the other
This
one.
is watermelon lime smash.
It's the other one though in there.
On the
This
other
is the
side.
only
The other
watermelon.
corner. Look at the other corner.
The other corner.
Yeah,
I take
it might.
God damn it!
Also, in case anybody was wondering, Smirnoff Ice has been around for a long time.
Did it start in the
However-
90s? We don't know.
However, icing people didn't become a thing until a certain date in the 90s. So I'm going to
Finish it.
exclude Brenna from this chug for 5 moment because she's chugging for probably more than 5. Does anybody know what year the vodka brand introduced to the people Smirnoff Ice? Not Smirnoff, but Smirnoff Ice specifically. What year? Don't cheat. Is it on there?
Is it?
No, this like tastes like.
Ma'am, you have to finish
I
that
know,
all
I'm
in
just-
one try here. You can't just take breaks.
I'm gonna take a guess and say 96.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a great year.
Tor?
I'm gonna go with 96 as well.
Okay. Oh,
So
it's
cool.
your
Like, I got a
birthday.
raise for you.
It's not my birthday, it's my birth year.
Don't worry about what we're doing back here. What are you looking at?
Well, I thought they just.
I was-
stopped.
We restarted it.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I was just going to stay like this until.
Okay, you need a drink, like Jesus.
Wait, are we
Oh, I do
actually
actually
paused?
No, we're not paused. We did that so we didn't have to pause.
No, but I went like this to keep us live. I didn't move.
Also, like, do you guys know that like that orange like flavor?
It's a
is
screwdriver.
Screwdrivers make me vomit.
But like, it doesn't taste like a screwdriver. Like, I would have. That would have. It's like.
That's all they had.
No,
That's all they had at
what is that
Casey's.
drink?
Hey, Britta.
Do you know, actually, to add insult to injury, we stopped at Casey's on the way here to get the ice, and I was being rung up by the cashier Casey's person, and I was standing there, and I was just like casually involved in the conversation, but kind of not. And they looked at my shirt, and they go, "Do you know Lance Bass is gay?" And I said, "Yeah,
Like the worker
yeah." I didn't know what to say.
they just wanted you to know.
Okay, but to be fair, I interacted in the conversation previously by like doing a little chuckle because the worker was telling me that some man came in that morning and wanted to return his beer.
Interesting.
It was like in a bag. He's asking about the return policy.
Sir, there is not a return policy.
Yeah, and that's what they said. And I was like, I actually chuckled out loud, so that was on me. But then just, did you know Lance Bass is gay? I was like,
You're like,
Yeah.
actually, I do know. Thank
I
you.
literally told the worker that I would sell my soul to see NSYNC play again. I saw them once when I was a kid.
Never saw them. I wish.
I saw them once as a kid. And it was the greatest moment of my life, except for when I married Tori. That was also, that was my greatest moment.
That's
NSYNC
so
was second.
Oh, sweet.
And Seek was second. From what I understand, a
Layla
close
was
second.
third.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, 1999 is the year for Smirnoff Ice.
Oh yeah, that I didn't get that far.
Everyone's favorite malt liquor soda was created. Do they know? Do they know? Do they know? I don't know anyone who just drinks it. You know what? Actually, Hannah didn't drink Smirnoff
Tori's
Ice.
mom does. Shout out Debbie. Hot
Other
Deb.
other Debbie.
Shout out Hot Deb.
Okay.
Who was
Deb?
it? Was it Sarah or Hannah?
No,
One of them.
Hannah.
It's okay, Mom. They don't have to come hang out with us. It's cool.
I will come hang out with you.
She doesn't, you know what? That's a conversation for off camera.
I'm
Anyways.
calling her.
I'm calling her. We'll FaceTime her right now. She would love it.
Please do. Someone actually said that they wanted us to do that. Who was it? Was it it wouldn't have been my dad, 'cause he
Production's
was-
eyes are just screaming terrified.
Yeah, they're like, please
They
don't.
are like, please do not call anyone. We don't have the mic set up.
Cargo pants. You never said.
Ah,
Yay, nay?
yay.
I don't
Why?
think I've ever
Can
seen
you
you wear
elaborate?
cargo pants. Give any information about it. Say one thing to make it so it's fine that you're a guest this week.
They're comfy.
Okay.
Can you give me a little bit more?
They have pockets.
Yeah, they do have pockets.
What would you put in the pockets?
My phone.
Honestly, the cargo pants just make me think of Kim Possible, and like, she's an icon. She's a real icon. Again, I don't think that she came out in the 90s, but I do remember watching
Meh.
it.
Pish posh.
Yeah. Jack seems right with
The
2001.
the other hot topic is fanny packs. I was gonna grab mine, but it's down
I
yonder.
just bought my, not
Did
my
you?
first ever fanny pack. I've had fanny packs.
She told me it
before.
was the first ever.
It wasn't. I've had some, when you go yard sailing, garage sailing for some other people, if you don't have a fanny pack, they don't take you seriously. You can't show up there with like just a purse.
Yeah, that's true.
No, they would laugh at you. You'll pay double the price. Oh, this is $2. You can pay 10. That's more than double, but that's what they say.
Speaking of yard sales, garage sales, Judy has a garage sale every year. My grandma.
Sure.
And one year I stole back one of my toys from when I was a kid. And by stole, I mean it was out for sale and I didn't purchase it, but she let
That
me
is
keep it.
stealing.
It was, did you read the name? It's in our kitchen. I brought it home. I found it in my parents' closet.
Did I read
For the record,
name
did you
of
find
one?
it in your parents' closet or did you steal it from the yard sale?
It sounds like
I
she
s-
stole it from the yard
I stole
sale.
it from the
Thank
yard
you.
sale, kept it at their house, and I stole it
Right,
back.
because you don't take your crime home with you. That's how you get caught.
Exactly. It's like a tiny. It's not tiny. I
Is
don't know.
it from the 90s?
Yeah.
Like, is it
They-
a Furby?
No. You can build.
Or a Bop It by chance?
You can build the house. Actually, this is a hot topic with one of my coworkers. Do you guys remember the stickers that you could get at like Big Lots or like any grocery store?
Right, can we get
Just
like
no, it's just like stickers.
like are
Just,
they like the
weird
circle ones? Or not circles, like the ones that's what
There's
I'm thinking,
different
like you
ones.
put it in
It's
the
like cutie
like the
pie.
coin and then it's like silver
It's
on
like
the outside.
yes, that second one. 90s 2000 vending machine stickers. Those.
None of them have silver. Not what I was thinking.
No. But there's a big debate about there
Oh,
being
yeah,
a
shiny.
bear. Have you guys ever seen a bear that looks like a gummy bear but is not a gummy bear?
I do not recall.
No.
Well, we were looking for it for like 3 hours the other day, and it's
Probably
not real.
Is this like the Mandela
Did you ever
effect
find
'cause it's
it?
not real?
Yes, I think so, because the only bear that was coming up was Grateful Dead.
You're not thinking Care Bears?
No. She said it's not Grateful Dead because they weren't wearing the bandanas. But it was holographic, and it looked like a gummy bear, but it was happy.
I really couldn't tell you anything about it.
Yeah, me neither.
Sticker. I mean, I guess I probably like stickers. I'm trying to think of what else I like thinking from the 90s I was a big fan of. The Nintendo 64 actually
What was your favorite game?
Huge
probably one of the best gaming systems to ever come out.
Huge
And I
fan.
stand by that. And I will die on that hill.
Favorite game go?
Oh my gosh, probably I really like the Mario Party games. Like they're so fun, especially because I mean, like I had siblings, and
Yeah,
so like
that's fair.
you
What,
would
are you
want to.
saying that I don't have?
No, but I'm just saying, like that was a game that we could all play together. Or I mean, one of us would have to sit out. Probably was Libby because she was the baby.
I was a 007 fan.
Yes,
and I think it's because
fun.
of the brother, like my two
Yeah.
brothers. And I mean, the anxiety I got running around a corner, not knowing if one of them was there.
You know what's gonna happen.
I mean, top notch.
Or I mean, honestly, probably the best game though is Mario 64, Super Mario 64. Just it still hits.
Hot
it's
take.
still, or the Zelda one actually.
I don't know the year. Can you actually look it up? I would hang out with my parents' friends' daughters, besties growing up. we would play Aladdin on the Nintendo.
What?
I don't know what year it was, but I ended up I downloaded it. It was Aladdin and Lion King, different games, but same concept. That one, Super Nintendo.
Can we get some images?
Super Nintendo Aladdin, obsessed. I could play that whole game for you right now.
Oh, that's unfortunate on the
But
ad.
but obsessed. I downloaded it for our PS4
Yeah, we have it on our PS4. Not Aladdin. We have the Lion King one.
and Aladdin.
We got Aladdin too.
It's it's the Nintendo version for PS4. It's really hard.
I've
but
never seen it.
obsessed.
She plays it every once in a while.
I love it.
I'm like a huge Disney fan. Like 90s Disney also chef's kiss.
I don't talk to you about Disney anymore
Why?
because you think that Lizzie McGuire.
And I was
Is it
and I was
Here we
proven
go.
right. And I was proven
Here
right.
we
I'm
go.
not even gonna dignify that with a response. But the 90s.
Jack's curious here. I don't think was here for
Oh,
that.
Jack wasn't
episode.
here. Okay, Jack. So I said that the Lizzie McGuire movie was a Disney original, and the reason I said
Thank you. Yes, he's
the reason I said it was a
For the
Disney
people-
original
for the people
is
watching.
because hold on, let me tell my side of the story, and then I will give Jack the floor to speak.
objection.
Alex, I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm not a violent person, but I will be today. After that Smirnoff Ice. So
Took you a
my, well, yeah, because it's carbonated. You know,
No, I meant
don't-
to find it in the.
Oh,
mug.
it did.
You took
'cause
everything
I,
out of the.
I
mug.
did, and I was like, "What the? Literally, what the f? Else could she want?" Also, this game looks really fun. Ron, if you could figure out how to get this on the Switch for me, so I could play it, I'd really appreciate it.
I can show you.
Well, we don't have. It doesn't matter. Yeah, circling. Let's bring it back around. So, Lizzie McGuire is a Disney Channel original TV show. Correct.
Yeah.
They made a Lizzie McGuire movie, which would then create it as a Disney Channel original. We even looked it up, and it confirmed that it was.
Depending on the website.
We went to like 3 different websites.
I would like to hear
Anthony
Jack.
can back it up.
It
Let's-
is
yep.
a Disney
Walt
Channel
Disney
movie.
Pictures film based on a TV show similar to the Hannah Montana movie, but it is not a Disney Channel original movie.
Thank you.
DCOM.
The
See,
original
and I-
movies come
from
and go.
from the
I wanna play this
expert
game so bad.
from the
I don't
expert
even-
Jack. He
But so,
gave
okay,
it
I
here.
wasn't the only one. Like, Anthony ended up finding it. I found it on a
Back for
different
your,
website.
Disney episode. I will be glad to be a guest.
We would love for you
I'm
to be a guest
really
on it.
upset about this still.
Obviously.
But
I mean,
my
it shows.
best friend that I've had since kindergarten agrees with you, and
Who-
I'm
right,
devastated.
thank you, that's
Caitlin.
why you-
Caitlin, I
right.
know, but I'm still hurt.
It's okay. It's fine. We've moved past it. That
I'm not.
She came out
You
in the
might have.
2000s. We're in the 90s. Okay? We're not even there yet.
True.
I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. Those are like the big ones is that we would play together. Like is on the Nintendo 64. But that truly was, honestly, I still think one of the best gaming systems ever. Or the PS2.
Did you make up games in the 90s at all? Like when you were a kid? Like
Like a
It
makeup
was fine.
game? Or like, did
far-fetched,
I-
like legit
or, like, did
make
I-
up games.
okay, so like you like created like created a game.
Are you talking about like playing house? Like what?
Kind of,
what are
but
you
like
doing
just
here?
any game.
Okay, so I feel like you have a
I
story there.
can
Tell me
lead
about
if
yours.
you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead, take
Okay,
it.
so when I was a kid, like I was born in '93, so how old would I have been at the end of the '90s?
7.
Yeah, so I was like
Math
playing
is
outside,
hard.
right?
Yeah. Yes. You were 7. You were
So
playing
I was
outside.
like playing outside,
Right,
and
just
stuff.
hanging out.
And okay, so but what
By
I'm saying
herself.
is, no, I had neighborhood friends
Allegedly.
and my cat.
Imaginary friends.
I actually came across a Facebook like memory the other day that said something about like I don't know. One of my friends was making fun of me for having a staring contest with my cat, but that's besides the point. So what I was going to say,
The cat nonetheless.
what I was going to say is when I was growing up, me and the neighborhood kids, there were 2 trees in my front yard. It was like the house and then a tree and a tree, and it was like kind of on a slant, but not. And the 2 trees were base.
Honestly,
So
the
you'd,
picture
like,
that you're
play
painting
tag?
is just beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate how detailed it was. That wasn't me like giving you like anything about it. I appreciate the detail. I'm so sorry. Please continue.
No, it's okay. I'm happy about it. So you got the house, the 2 trees, and then the street is in the front. And it's like kind of on a slant, but like mostly not. And you would run back and forth from the trees. And the trees, why are you guys drinking? Is it like a drinking game?
No, I was just trying to finish this so I could get to the drink that I wanted to be drinking this entire time.
Okay, cool. So there's no more in there. So the trees are the base, and you're running back and forth. And you know the exercise balls, those big ones?
Yeah.
You had to throw it. The person that was it would throw it at the person. to tag
Dodgeball?
them. Yes, but there were 2 bases, and you had to run from back and forth from tree to tree.
None of those games that we just looked up. But
Sounds like
capture the
fun.
flag. Yeah, no, that does sound
Sounds
like a
like
lot of
fun.
fun.
It was seriously so much fun. But like if you were that young and you got hit with this like big exercise ball while you're running on a slight slant,
Listen, us in the 90s, like, we're just bred differently. Our parents let us do, like, anything and everything.
Pretty
I feel
much.
like that. I feel like that game now, no kids would play. Like, I mean, I'd probably let my kids play that because it's like,
yeah.
how are you going to learn to, like, dust yourself off and get back up? You're fine. You just fall down. You got a little scratch.
What grade are you in when you're 7?
No.
First? Maybe second?
No, because I was in 2001. I was
Second
in
grade. You're
second grade, so you would be in first.
Okay.
No, that math is wrong.
I think she's just saying in general when you're 7 years old.
You'd be in first grade because kindergarten you're 5 and 6. First grade,
Depends on when you're, what month you're born.
I think you have to be 5 to get into kindergarten. I don't
Yes,
think they let
for
you 4.
sure.
Right, so you're typically you're 5 and 6 in kindergarten.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't fight me on this.
I don't.
I have no idea.
She doesn't. She can't do basic
Also,
math, so.
7 years old says second grade.
Oh.
But I think you're 6, so you are
That's a
7.
drink.
I agree.
That's a drink.
You
But
should
I'm
probably
saying-
chug for 5.
You
I'm not
should.
gonna- okay.
Oh, you should actually.
I just feel like this
while-
episode, what is happening here?
While she's drinking, I just want to give you guys some fun facts to live by. Some like cheats, some life hacks. Mainly just me. So so when I'm driving in a car,
Where are we going here?
Let's bring it back to the 90s real
Yeah,
fast.
okay.
Were you driving in the 90s?
no.
It's okay.
But
It's
this
okay.
this was a good one, but whatever. You guys were trying to figure. So my mind goes different directions. I'll make it super quick. So you guys were trying to figure out how old you were in what grade, and the reason why I was thinking of it is because in 8th grade it was 2008, and in 12th grade it was 2012. So like it helps me process the idea of what, who, where, and what. And I was just never. The rest isn't relevant. Nobody cares.
No. Thank you. It's very informative.
I get it. It helps you get where you are. Like, you started
You
kindergarten
connect the
in
dots.
2000.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Right, you got it.
Because
I
you're,
get it.
It's
you're
your
in
own
8th grade
way.
one in 2008. For me, not for you.
Because you're a
Definitely
baby.
not for me.
Definitely not for you.
She was
But-
probably like 1 year old in 2000.
But but what I was going to say is that growing up, I always could figure out like the difference between St. Louis and Chicago because
You know, we're going to stop here. You still don't. Right now, if I asked you what direction,
No, I know now.
that's not true.
We're going to Chicago this weekend, though.
We are.
Going to my first ever Blackhawks game. Were they around in the
Same.
90s? They were. They started in like
Were they?
19 something.
When were they?
Early 19, like 1920. You know what? I'm going to guess 1926.
But that's not the 90s.
Am I close? Oh, Gore thinks I'm close.
That's not the 90s though.
I said the 19. Okay, I was just saying, you know what?
There's a 9 in it,
It was
okay?
okay. And like also, oh my God, 1926. Alex fucking like literally drank
Okay.
for that.
All right.
Is that 6 or is that an 8? I can't read it from here.
It's
pretty-
1926.
Also, you could have just told me, Ron, instead of zooming
This
in.
one tastes like
1926. That's 5
leaves.
seconds.
I already did 1 second.
No, that's not how this game works.
Not at all.
But yeah, I'm really excited. My outfits have not planned out, but
Yeah, me neither.
that's an episode later.
When have you haven't gone no.
I've never been to a hockey game ever.
No,
in
I
my
meant
life.
shopping.
Oh no, I'm going tomorrow night.
Can you check see if they have a hat?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay,
I'll let you know.
Are bucket hats?
Bucket
from-
hats are coming back. Those are the 90s.
Are those from the 90s?
They're coming back.
Those are.
Libby had a really cute one last weekend for St.
She
Patrick's
did.
Day.
I stole it for a good portion
Oh,
of
I
the
thought I was
night.
like, do you still have it? You should have worn it today.
No, we found
No.
it, remember?
Oh, that's right. She did find it before she left.
Yep.
That one's really cute. The 90s, I mean, Clueless. Love that movie. The matching
I've never seen the whole
outfits.
thing.
What?
Plaid is coming back. Plaid,
Which is huge in the
skirts,
90s.
plaid, and all denim is coming back, and that's terrifying.
That is called a Canadian tuxedo. What's going up, Canada?
I just call it the Britney and Justin.
Yes, I mean the most iconic thing.
Bomber jackets.
It says 90s on here, Gora. Gora, were you alive in the 90s? Obviously, you're alive in the 90s. When was your birth year? 89. Wow, congratulations.
Touche.
You've lived through 4 decades.
Oh,
is that math right?
that I don't know. You lost me.
No,
in there.
it's not
That's
right.
cool. You know what?
You should drink for that.
I'm going to.
You sound like Alex.
What were we doing the other day?
Who knows?
You were making me do math. It was.
Oh.
I think we ordered DoorDash, and neither one of us wanted to get up. And I told her if I got 3 math equations right in a row,
Did you get them?
No. They were simple. It was
what?
like
Give me one.
it was like
are you doing it? Am I doing it?
it was like 12 plus 9.
12 plus 9.
But she had to answer in like 3 seconds.
Actually,
that would have probably taken me a second
Thank
to
you.
do it.
Okay, battle. Ready, go. Just do 3, but don't do them really hard.
It's not
It's
fun for the
okay.
listeners. We should move on.
Okay. I was just.
Is there
trying to
anything
flex.
else from the 90s?
You were gonna lose anyway, Alex. Let's be honest.
I
here.
know.
Is there
we're
anything else
saving
from the
you.
90s you guys are fans of?
Or
Or is there something that you were like that's not making a comeback that you're like, make a comeback?
Razor scooters, was that 90s?
I don't know if that's a 90s or a 2000.
I feel
like on the
it's
cusp.
90s.
On the cusp. I mean, you could really, really F up your ankle with that.
The Razor
I think
scooter
I've had-
was 2000s on the dot.
It was, wow.
I think I have
Beat
bad
ya!
ankles
You
still
better
from
type
that.
faster than me.
I'm trying to think of, because in the 90s, I guess, at the end of the 90s, I was 7. So it's like, I don't remember a lot of things. I think I used a lot of stuff in the 2000s from the 90s that, like, my older sisters would have. Or, like, I specifically remember getting the Nintendo 64 Christmas morning. And it was, like, the greatest day of my life, probably.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Besides marrying Ron.
See, I got you.
No, it wasn't probably the greatest day of my life.
yeah.
Truly married Ron probably was. But that probably it was.
I mean,
Probably.
she
It's
knows where,
okay,
like,
but
the
she
hid-
said
like,
probably.
she knows where the hidden boxes are in Super Mario 64.
We would play all the time. You got to. How are you gonna beat a game, Ron, if you don't know how to find the secret boxes? And this was pre-real internet. We didn't really have like the internet like right away when it first came out. I don't know a lot of people who had it like immediately in the 90s.
What was your? Well, never mind. This is nothing relevant. I was gonna ask what your first phones were, but that's not the 90s. If you have a phone when you're 7, I'm alarmed. Well, actually, people do now.
Yeah, it's like a really common thing.
Yeah. I was gonna say if my dog can FaceTime, I'm sure children can.
She does like a good FaceTime.
She does.
I don't know. 90s were, I think, a really great time. And I like some of the things that are coming back. There's really nothing from the 90s that I don't think I'm not a fan of. That are like coming back. Besides the Smirnoff Ice, but that wasn't like really big in the 90s. I feel like that was big later on. But I don't think there's really, I don't know. Can you guys think of like anything from the 90s that you're like,
Mom jeans came back, which I'm here for, but like also they're never long enough, so I'm kind of not.
yeah, well, because you're super tall, so I don't really have that problem.
Yeah.
Facts.
Or like, I don't know, like I feel like low-rise jeans, like it didn't
never
work.
again. I'm
It still
not
didn't
about
work. It came, it left, it came, it keeps leaving for a reason. Okay.
They want to bring them back, and I'm not about it.
No,
No nightmares.
I don't even know if that was the 90s, but I'm just saying as a PSA,
No,
don't bring them
it
back.
definitely was. Like Britney's crack was out.
But I think that's later on. I don't think that was the 90s.
2000s.
The 90s were like the really big,
Was it?
wide leg pants, and like as a short person, you just can't rock that unless you've got like some big heels. So that's just my situation on it.
That's fair. 90s were great. That's when I was born. So
Icons.
We
Icons were
all
born in
were
the 90s.
born in the 90s.
or wasn't.
Yes, I was.
No, is you? That's we didn't say you.
Oh, I thought you said
Conceited?
tour.
No,
Not everything's about you.
you're so conceited. Chuck for
I'm
five
gonna go
on
ahead and
that.
leave now. Goodbye.
Chuck for 5.
I was
That's
gonna
I've
sing the
been
song
empty for a
from
minute.
okay.
Do
Off
it, I
camera.
grab
you can't-
another.
No,
what's
no.
the 7? How many things I hate? 10 things I hate about you?
That's a Miley Cyrus song.
No, that's 7.
That's 7. 10 Things I Hate About You is a film
movie.
with Julia Stiles
What's
and Heath
that
Ledger.
song?
Yes,
No,
it's
I'm not even
amazing.
I'm thinking about 30 Dates. No.
What?
10.
Oh.
How to get.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yes,
That's a
that
2000
song?
movie.
Is that the song?
It's a
No.
movie.
No. The one where You're So Vain? What's that from?
Yeah,
Is that
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Days.
That's a 2000 movie.
No, I know, but I was trying to sing.
Oh.
7 things about hit is Miley also says you're so bad.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice. Also,
Okay.
really,
All
really
of the
fast.
things.
Everyone, like Jonas Brothers, are doing like an old tour or whatever, like their old songs. I would pay good money to see a Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, Best of Both Worlds. I know that's the 2000s, but like, that's how we're gonna end our 90s. Is getting ready for a 2000 situation.
Hey. I'm
Thank
here
you
for
guys
it.
so much for watching. Let us know what you guys think about the 90s. If you're excited about some things, if you're not excited, how you feel about the bold lip. And as always, drink responsibly and Chug for 5.
Like and subscribe.